Police Department, Chief Helms.
In your packet, Council.
It's in the packet. How about you, Ms. Schonberg?
This one.
I did read a good report, Chief, on, what is it, Shop with a Cop?
Yes, sir.
That was a nice report given there. Truly was. Council liaison reports, library, Councilperson Fisher.
I don't have anything except if you haven't gone out and looked at the electronic services that are available, they've got, e-books, online picture books, genealogy, job, career, health, all kinds of stuff that's all electronic. And anybody can go out to their Facebook page or on the website, there's a link to it. There's just a lot available to people that maybe don't want to get out yet or can't get out. That's all I have.
Very good, thank you. We are live? Okay. Must remind everybody we are live stream now, and don't forget about your microphones. Park, Councilperson Schonberg.
I don't have anything, sir.
Sewage Commission, Councilperson Piccarella.
I don't have anything.
Planning and Zoning, Councilperson Becker.
I had not heard anything about a meeting for the month of January or February.
Zoning of Appeals, Councilperson Ginever. And Levy Commission, Councilperson Farmer. Do you have anything on the Levy Commission, Mr. Eisenbeis?
I do not.
Public response, is there anybody in the audience that'd like to speak of something that we had at the previous meeting on December the 14th, 2020? I'll go to old business, we have none. New business, we have none. Ordinances and resolutions, we have bill number 1825-2021 to modify the city's water and sewer rates, the revised ordinance number, which is 1825. It was read once back on 14th of December, I believe it was.
I'll move to read Bill 1825-2021 on its second and final reading by title only.
Second.
The motion's been made and seconded to read Bill 1825-2021 on its second and final reading by title only. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Madam Clerk, we have the second reading of Bill 1825-2021, please. And have you got a microphone handy there, Madam Clerk? Okay.
Bill number 1825-2021 on its second and final reading. An ordinance of the City of Crystal City, Missouri, providing for the amendment of Chapter 28, Article 2, Division 4, Section 28-68, and Chapter 28, Article 3, Division 5, Section 28-165 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Crystal City, Missouri, so as to update and modify the city's water and sewer rates.
Move to approve Bill 1825-2021 on its second and final reading.
Second.
The motion's been made and seconded to approve Bill number 1825-2021 on its second and final reading. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. Poll the council. Councilperson Bradley?
Yes.
Councilperson Farmer? Councilperson Ginever?
Yes.
Councilperson Becker?
Yes.
Councilperson Fisher?
Yes.
Councilperson Schonberg?
Yes.
Councilperson Piccarella?
Yes.
And Councilperson Massa. And Bill 1825-2021 now becomes ordinance number 1825-2021. Is that correct, Madam Clerk? The next bill we have is 1826-2021, residential and business alarm systems.
I'll move to read Bill 1826-2021 on its first reading by title only.
The motion's been made and seconded to read Bill 1826-2021 by title only. Any further discussion?
This is correct in the packet, right?
Yes.
The ordinance that we have here.
That is the correct draft that I sent to the council on
With the right
2 or 3 weeks ago.
With the right number, yes.
I'm gonna get you a microphone, Jay.
Thank you. So, Madam Clerk, could we have the first reading of Bill 1826-2021, please?
Bill number 1826-2021 on its first reading by title only, an ordinance of the City of Crystal City, Missouri to regulate residential and business alarm systems to decrease the number of false alarms throughout the city.
I'll move to read Bill 1826 to approve Bill 1826-2021 on its first reading.
The motion's been made and seconded to approve Bill 1826-2021 on its first reading by title only. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried.
And Mayor, owing to the fact that we've been, delayed on this for 2 or 3 months, I'd like to go ahead and read this a second time tonight. I'll move to read Bill 1826-2021 by title only on its second and final reading.
The motion's been made and seconded to read Bill 1826-2021 on its second and final reading by title only. Any further discussion?
Just one thing, Mayor, I want to thank the, city administrator and the city attorney for, working with me on those changes. Appreciate that very much. That's all.
Madam Clerk, we have the second reading, please.
Bill number 1826-2021 on its second and final reading by title only, an ordinance of the City of Crystal City, Missouri to regulate residential and business alarm systems to decrease the number of false alarms throughout the city.
I'll move to approve Bill 1826-2021 on its second and final reading.
The motion's been made and seconded to approve Bill 1826-2021 by title only. Any further discussion?
I just want to say thanks for updating it again, because I think it sounds a lot better now.
Very good. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. I will poll the council. Councilperson Massa? Councilperson Piccarella? Councilperson Schonberg? Councilperson Fisher? Councilperson Becker?
Yes.
Councilperson Ginever?
Yes.
Councilperson Bradley? And bill number 1826-2021 now becomes ordinance 1826-2021. Is that correct, Madam Clerk?
Yes, sir.
The next bill we have is bill number 1827-2021, adopting and enacting a new code for the city. Yes, sir?
Let me,
You need that one?
I sent an email out to you guys, I don't know if you got it. I know Rick was having trouble with his email maybe, but, if you remember, in 2019, we put this project in the budget. Worked on it all summer with the department heads. It's been done for quite some time. It hasn't been updated on the website. When I inquired as to why, it's because we hadn't passed an ordinance accepting the changes, which they didn't send me a template or tell me I had to do until right before I left. So when we got back, we put the ordinance out today. Most of the changes, I sent you the proof, 360 pages. I don't know how much of it you want to read, but a couple examples, like I said. The one from 1926, the mayor should appoint a suitable resident as city engineer. It was changed to a licensed engineer. One of the things, does the city wish to change councilman and councilmen to council member throughout the code? Yes. So it was things like that. We didn't change actual laws or anything that councils have passed, like that. It was just cleaning up some language from 1926 and older, that is mostly what we did. Each department head got certain sections that related to their particular department. So, it doesn't have to be twice tonight. If you guys want to review some of the changes, we can read it once, table it, read through, the thing I sent you will have footnotes at the bottom that says, kind of what we did. It was a lengthy process. Some things were ran through our attorney if we were questionable, or they were questionable, questioning how it should be, or if it could be changed or read. So it's quite a lengthy process. This code book is new. I've had it for probably a year. Just didn't realize they wouldn't update it online. So any questions, like I said, we don't have to pass it twice tonight. If you guys want a chance to review the entire thing, that's fine too.
I would prefer to pass it once tonight and give everybody an opportunity to flip through there and look at anything that they do wanna look at, and then pass it the second time next month, if that's okay with everybody. I just don't feel right getting something at 3 o'clock and it's 360 pages and trying to tell somebody later on that I read it before I voted on it. That's federal level stuff, we don't do that here.
Right.
Well, if you wanna review, really the way to look through it is just look at the sections at the bottom, it tells you what we changed or what we did. Tony's email this afternoon basically had an underline through it, it was changed.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty simple changes, like I said, which is cleaning up the code book that hadn't been done since the seventies, so.
Do you know how many changes were done, Jason?
I do not, right off the top of my head.
I guess quite a bit though, right?
Just on the first few pages, it seemed like there were 2 or 3 things on every page. I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't significant, but it was
Right.
a lot,
Yeah, like,
materially, it
you
was
know,
a lot.
One of the big things, is when Tony asked if it was underlined or marked here, that mean it was changed, and I went back to make sure. It had all the committees that were on it, it had all these instructions that the committees are supposed to be doing by the 28th of each month. So all that was redacted, and it now says basically a committee, you know, the committees are still there, but they're called for meetings by me, the mayor, or the committee head, versus they shall meet once a month, they shall return this report, and things that we don't, never really done since I've been here.
Right.
And just kind of clean up. So it's just cleaning up of the codes, but no big deal, we can read it once tonight, look it through, if you got anything, we can change, if you find something you don't like, we'll change your back, I don't care.
Okay.
So, that's it.
So, with that, I just might have to refresh my memory here that bill number 1827, is there a motion on the floor?
I'll move to read Bill 1827-2021 on its first reading by title only.
Okay.
The motion's been made and seconded to read bill 1827-2021 on its first reading by title only. Any further discussion? All in favor? Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Madam Clerk, we have the first reading, please, by title only.
Bill number 1827-2021 on its first reading by title only. An ordinance adopting and enacting a new code for the city of Crystal City, Missouri, providing for the repeal of certain ordinances not included therein, providing a penalty for violation thereof, providing for the manner of amending such code, and providing when such code and this ordinance shall become effective.
I'll move to approve Bill 1827-2021 on its first reading.
The motion's been made and seconded to approve 1827-21 on its first reading. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. I will entertain a motion to table 1827-21 if that's so required by the council.
So moved.
The motion's been made and seconded to table 1827-21 until the next council meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. 1827-21 is tabled till the next previous council meeting. City Administrator's Report. You all have a copy of the City Administrator's Report on hand. The Mayor's Report, I just want to kind of touch base on a couple things as far as our services. I truly think the guys have been doing a good job. They did a good job with the leaf pickup this year. Of course, we had weather on our side also.
Yeah.
So that makes a heck of a difference when you have the weather working with you. The other thing is we had, just in the month of December, we had 99 bulk pickups. In the month of January, we had 129 bulk pickups. That's a service for such a short crew that we have. I just wanted to kind of pass that on, and I think the guys are doing a good job on that portion of it. Also, I'd like to commend the fire department, along with other fire departments that responded to a house fire of Mr. Sid Brown's. Mr. Brown, I talked to him, his family, I was down there early that morning. The fire started like at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he just wanted me to pass on that he felt that the fire departments went above and beyond their call of duties. I just wanted to kind of pass that on. With that, I will go to the round table. Councilperson Massa? Councilperson Picarella?
No, sir.
Councilperson Schonberg?
Jason, I was gonna ask you if you would look into, making a four-way stop there at the corner of Fourth and Virginia. We talked to Dean or somebody. Sorry. People fly through that intersection, and a lot of them stop anyway. I saw someone almost rear-end somebody the other day because they were stopped, and they were thinking that somebody else, they were thinking the other people were gonna go. These people that stopped sign were waiting for them to go. And anyway, somebody else got rear-ended. And then over the weekend, the neighbor was picking up car parts there in the intersection. There was that culvert.
Where are we talking about, Mary? I'm sorry.
Fourth and Virginia.
Oh, okay, right, where that accident was? Okay,
Right.
all right.
I was kind of looking to make it a four-way stop if we can.
Is there any no parking signs or anything?
There's nothing.
So, was there an accident or?
They ran-
Not there, down further down the street from my house, but it was because they were flying through there.
Yeah, I'll get with, Mr. Friedmeier and the chief,
Okay.
maybe next week at our staff meeting.
I'll let them know.
See if we can, come up with it. Have you talked to the neighbors or anything?
Yeah, I talked to, actually, one of them was picking up car parts over the weekend in the street. I'm in favor of it, and the other 3 or 4 neighbors, like, around that area would like to see it done too. But
Mary, did you
just
say
to be looking-
Fourth and Virginia? That's right there by your house, right there on that, where that big dip is right there? Okay.
that's it.
And Councilperson Fisher?
I have nothing, Your Honor.
Councilperson Becker?
No, thank you.
Councilperson Ginever?
I just got a couple of things. Jason, is there anything new on the Breckenridge property and the PPG property tax that I asked you about in the emails?
I do not know of anything.
Okay.
When I spoke to Mr. Cox when I got back, he informed me that they had inquired about a demolition permit to clean that property up, take down the buildings. He doesn't know anything about
Okay.
somebody else's development.
There was, supposedly some survey stakes all around the property too, so I don't know if they're getting ready to sell it or somebody's,
He has, the only thing that he knows is that they have inquired on a permit to take all the buildings and the silo or whatever, the concrete structure that.
okay,
So he hasn't received anything about possible building. There is interest on the other side, my understanding, for storage units.
okay.
I don't know where that's.
And then, so that's the corner of St. Pius and 6167, the south corner, right. And then the PPG property tax, I guess, it'd be nice to know who signed the checks, that's all.
Brandon is looking into that, he doesn't know if he can track it back, he's supposed to get them all at 9:15, so that's on our list of things to discuss.
Okay, great.
He will be here, the 22nd, next meeting, to go over the, ordinance that's supposed to be on here tonight, and we'll probably have a closed session just to update the council for nothing.
That should be the 24th. No, that's 2020 calendar. Sorry, never mind.
So I think it's the the meeting in February, he'll be here, Brandon will be.
Okay.
So if he doesn't know something tomorrow, maybe he'll know something then.
Okay, just one more thing. I've been noticing, I got mixed up on the council, meeting this month. I thought it was last week, but you caught me before I got here, which was good. But I just noticed on the website that the minutes and the agendas, I think the last time they were updated was in July and August, I think. When? What's that?
He usually puts the agendas on there, fairly routine, then the minutes usually aren't put on there until they're finalized, like
Right. Right. Yeah, so. Yeah, the latest agenda's August, I think. Pretty sure it's August. Now, I can understand, I know you're kind of probably overwhelmed with things and stuff like that, but.
I'll get with Lisa tomorrow.
Okay. That's all I have. Thanks.
Councilperson Bradley?
One thing I got, we need to clean up this, administrator's report, the last item.
I was gonna ask if we, either we wanna discuss that, or if we wanna call a meeting of the, Labor Relations Committee or something like that.
I figured that we, once I had the budget work session,
Okay.
we were staying after a meeting and discussing.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's just my initial thing, I don't have anything to do with it.
Okay.
that's where I kinda look at it too. Anything else, Mr. Bradley?
No, sir.
Chief Helms?
No, sir.
Mr. Eisenbeiss?
No, sir.
Madam Clerk? Mr. Cherry?
No, thank you.
I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. We are adjourned.
Yeah, I have.
Jason, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, we.
When we were, I'll turn that off.
So, right now, there's some work in that. Even much, there is not scientific stuff, you know where the rest was.
When we were working on the charter, Derek Good used to end every meeting by saying, all in favor signify by getting up and leaving.